guys, welcome to Beard's Eye View, and this is going to be my spoiler review for episode 4 of season 2 of The Mandalorian. Before we begin, don't forget to like and comment down below, subscribe and ring the bell to be notified whenever I do videos. I do them every single week, so make sure you keep a lookout for those. Spoilers all the way through this one. Make sure you checked out the episode first. Make sure you check out my other reviews for all the other episodes as well. Links in description and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, spoilers. The Siege. Another good, solid episode. And I'll be honest, like when it was going into it, I thought to myself, oh, this might just be like a kind of a filler episode, like a reunion episode, because we get to see Greef Karga and Cara Dune, and even the blue kind of amphibian-looking creature from the pilot episode. He was in this as well, so he's still alive. But I thought that maybe this is going to be some kind of reunion, kind of just kind of a filler episode. But boy, was I wrong. Halfway through this episode, they dropped some stuff that just made me realise they are still world building. Even in an episodic thing like this, they are world building to hell. As predicted, we didn't see Ahsoka straight away. Of course we didn't. I didn't think that they would just give us that in the very next episode. I knew we'd kind of veer off, and we veered off in a fair enough way. We got to see older characters again. He can't get to where he needs to get to, so he has to stop off because his ship just can't make it. So he stops off at Navarro. I think that's the name of the planet, Navarro or Navarra, and that's obviously where we see Greef Karga, Cara Dune, and the amphibian dude, and seeing how things have been going since he left, and everything's changed. Everything's more like vibrant. There's market streets, there's schools, there's just everything. You know, the Empire is pretty much completely gone, and I loved it. It even had me remind me of like Batu, the Black Spire Outpost, Galaxy's Edge Star Wars thing in Disney World. It definitely felt like that, like the marketplace and that was quite a cool thing. Yeah, so the Empire's pretty much gone, save for one base just outside of their area, and they're basically just trying to say, look, we need your help. We need to get rid of this, because once we've got rid of these guys here, that's the Empire gone on this planet, and we can really be a beacon for hope in this kind of Outer Rim area. So that's pretty much the way the Siege goes. They go off to take down this kind of last little piece of the Empire on this planet, and it ends up just being a lot of fun. There's loads of shootouts and everything with stormtroopers and that. There's some fun comedy elements in it. There's a nice kind of chase scene as well with speeder bikes, which is a lot of fun. Then it becomes a chase scene with TIE fighters as well, which again, a lot of fun. It definitely reminded me of the trench run from A New Hope. That felt awesome. The only thing I'll say downside-wise is the amphibian dude. He was definitely more of a comedy character, and that's absolutely fine. But I just felt like he was a little bit... Sometimes there's a little bit too much comedy going on here and there. It felt a little bit too light-hearted, considering they're going into an Imperial base with just 4 people. So every now and then I was just kind of, just turn it back. Just a teeny tiny bit. The nugget of awesomeness that they put into this was something I just did not expect them to put in. They put in this kind of world-building thing of finding out about why they wanted the child originally. There was a hologram and everything you could see. There's like these like back-to-tank kind of pods with very Snoke Emperor-looking like vessels in there, and then you see the hologram come up of why they wanted the child. They wanted his blood because of midichlorians, because of the Force sensitivity, to basically, by the looks of it, pushing towards the whole Snoke thing, pushing towards the Emperor coming back, so it's tying it in slightly into the new sequel trilogy. We're not 100% whether that's exactly what this is for, but it definitely seems like that's the case, and I'm all for that. I know there's like mixed reviews of the sequel trilogy. I still enjoyed it, and the fact they're kind of connecting the dots together with Mandalorian in a nice kind of subtle way. So that's just amazing world building. I mean, I'm so excited to see what happens here, and the fact that they still want the child. You do get to see Moff Gideon again, seeing that he's ironing out his plans. It is essentially getting hold of the child again. And I love how they're doing this. I really love how we've got plenty of things going on with Mando, going towards Ahsoka Tano, Jedi, Mandalorian culture, all that stuff there. But all the while, whenever they're doing something else over here, it's not for nothing. It's giving you a little bit of something. We're going there. There's some things going on here, some threads being put together, and some little pieces to kind of build this full world that we know that is Star Wars. And I just think it's just a great way to do things. The last moments as well, when they get out of the trench and everything, and they can't get rid of the TIE fighters and everything, and then Mando just comes out with his fixed ship and just blasts them to hell, just a spinning trick like Anakin does in Phantom Menace. The little Yoda's going nuts and everything, and then throwing up with his little like treats and that. Oh, it's hilarious. Just that whole thing was great. And then off he goes to, I assume hopefully to get to Ahsoka Tano. Unfortunately, we are aware that one of the people that was fixing his ship has been part of the Empire, part of Gideon's clan, and he's put a tracker on there Obviously that's to do with Gideon going, right, we're going to go off, we're going to try and get hold of the child again, because they need more from the child, they need more blood and everything for the Mandalorians, so that he can put together, I assume, the stuff going towards the Emperor and Snoke and everything. However, at the end of this episode you can see this kind of hallway that he's in, full of kind of, it's really hard to tell, and I've seen a couple of reviews of people going, I'm not too sure what this is, but from what I saw, they look like purge troopers, droid, kind of maybe Mando rip-off kind of soldiers all the way down, that potentially they could use the blood of Baby Yoda in there to kind of give them maybe Force abilities, so they're more than just regular kind of assailants. They've got Force abilities, which make life a lot harder for Mando. You do get a really nice moment with Cara Dune as well, with the whole rebel, the rebellion guy that was there and trying to find out the events of what happened, and just this moment about her, about Alderaan obviously being blown up and she lost everybody there and everything, and he's trying to get her back into the rebellion, leaves a kind of calling card for her, and that's kind of how we see her, how we leave her, and I like that kind of will she, won't she kind of thing. It's like, will she stick at what she's doing, being this kind of marshal and enforcer and keeping this planet safe from all the scum, or will she join the rebellion again and, you know, do what they need to do to stop the Emperor from coming back, to stop Gideon and the rest of the Empire remnants from coming back. So I'm very intrigued that, again, they've left a little tidbit there from a character we like to see where she's going to go going forward. Overall, guys, this episode was a lot of fun. It honestly, it made me feel like maybe this was going to be a filler episode, as I said, and then it ended up being an episode that was fun, with Siege, loads of awesome Star Wars moments, loads of cool bits, fun returning characters, funny little moments with the child and that, and then world building with this clone process thing, the blood of the baby, the Emperor and the, you know, and Snoke and all this kind of stuff, just building this world around us. And I just thought it was a great way to put this in there without it taking over the whole Mandalorian series that we love. Brilliant. I just thought it was a great way to do things. Real fun episode, good to see some characters again, and it's good to not blow your load so quickly on going to Ahsoka Tano. So doing it this way, perfect. So that's what I thought of episode 4 of season 2 of The Mandalorian. What did you think about it? Let me know down in the comments. Make sure you subscribe and ring the bell if you want to find me on social media. Any of these, all links in the description, and I'll see you soon.